Everyone. Uh, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BH Engineering Project Planning and Control Academy. Today, in this topic or demonstration, once again, I'm going to discuss a very crucial, the very important topic uh, that how do we prepare, revise, or recovery extension programs. So basically, many planning engineers or project control engineers start struggling when project get delayed and client is asking for recovery or catch up plan. So today in this content or short demonstration, I will explain what is revise a recovery program, what is why it is required basically. When as a contractor we will go for a revise extension program, when as a contractor we will go for recovery extension program. So there are lots of questions, lots of areas in the revise recovery programs. Basically, as a project planning and control engineer, you should have a complete command that how do we prepare or how we prepare a balanced revise work program. I am repeating again, a balanced revise work program, because many planning engineer thinks uh, that revise work program is just achieving the finished dates in case of extension of time of claims, or just restoring the contractual uh, finish date or contractual deadlines or the lost time because of delays. So many planning or project control engineer thinks like that. So this is completely misconception about revise or catch up plans or recovery plans. So you have to prepare a balanced revise work program. What I am telling you, the balanced revise work program, I will show you at the end of this clip or demonstration or video. So what is basically revise work program? Revise work program is when there is additional scope, addition of scope or omission of scope to your existing scope, or there is any amount of approved EOT, extension of time, or there is any variation orders. So basically, in that time you have to prepare a revise work program. So uh, while the other thing, that what is revise recovery program is basically when there is, when there is a delays on your baseline program, according to which or against which you are going to track your project. So basically there are different concepts, or there are different reasons uh, behind the delays. The delays might be from external sources, that there are thousands of delays cases. We are not going to discuss those delays because this is a completely a separate debate. But the thing is that even there might be the delays on your program if if contractor is not following the critical path. Lots of planning engineer thinks that our performance is greater than a planned percent, but again client is asking for catch up plan or recovery plan. So they are blaming client or consultants or whatever the reporting agency or reporting partner is. So basically they are correct, because if you are not following critical path, even your progress will be obviously higher than planned percent what you at any specific cutoff date. But if you are not following critical path, you will face delays on critical path, because this is the main theme. So we prepare the revise a recovery catch-up plan. Uh, so specifically, I'm talking about the recovery catch-up plan. So when we prepare the recovery program, we basically adopt two methods. Which one? The first one is fast tracking. In fast tracking, we just fast track our project which has already been sequenced. What is not achieved, there is some delays. So basically, when we are going for recovery program, once one thing which should you should also notice about that, if as a contractor you are asked for a catch up or recovery plan, you have to analyze the delays very carefully by applying various delay analysis method like time impact analysis, impacted this plan method, time slice, window analysis. There are lots of techniques available for the analysis of delays. So you have to analyze those delays. If those delays are basically from the consultant side or client side or any external agency that makes the contractor eligible for entitlements associated with that, then you don't suppose you to prepare a catch up a recovery plan. You will basically go for revise a recovery program. So this is to keep in mind. So if let's suppose the delays are basically on the contractor end, you are responsible as a contractor for those delays, then you have to basically prepare a catch up plan. So let's suppose we are going to prepare a catch up plan, a recovery plan. Then there are two methods. One is fast tracking. In fast tracking, we just fast track our project. We basically alter the relationships or the logical relationship. We change the relationships. For example, there are two activities which are planned to be finish to start. We change the relation from finish to start to start to start. So this is basically fast tracking. I am not recommending this one method. The second is crashing method. In this method we reduce the duration. We basically reduce the duration. So basically this is a program. You can see this is a program. When I open it, I'm going to open it. So you can see this is, there are delays of minus 120 days. So you can see from the total float how this works. When you put a constant of must finish by, this must finish by should be your contractual finish date. So if you put this constraint, so basically you will analyze the float and you can assess the initial delays from where this is driving. So you can see the performance is 4.9% and schedule is 29.75%. And you can see this is, there is earned value and planned value, you can see. So you can see there is basically a huge difference in earned value and planned value. So what is after either it is revision or recovery, what should be the final program on your hand? There should be earned value is equal to planned value, and most importantly the planned percent should be equal to the performance percent. So from where these things are driving, these things are driving from the dates. From the dates are the logical relationships. Basic, obviously your dates are driving from the logical relationships. So basically the thing is that you have to achieve those things. So let's suppose, for example, you can see I am opening program one activity. So basically you can see that the baseline start is 21 of August and baseline finishes. So let me open an activity where there is a deviation. Let me check if there is any deviation from the baseline. 21st, let me, if there is any, there should be no filters applied. Yes, check also group and sort. Yes. So let's suppose if I'm preparing revisor recovery, at the end of the day my baseline start should be equal to start, the actual start, my baseline finish should be equal to the actual finish. So this is basically what was I'm talking about, was about the balance revisor program. And most importantly lots of other parameters, like we can say that, let's suppose when I schedule it, when I'm schedule it, let's schedule it, and I can see the schedule log. You will see that there will be there will be different, you can see the out of sequence activities. Now in this session I will not I'm not talking about the out of sequence activities, that how to fix this out of sequence activities. There are four types of out of sequence activities. So this is also the key driver which you have to fix while going for revise and recovery. So I'm not talking about the fixing of because in this my program the other things when I applied, it will works for me. So later on at the After this video I will fix everything. So basically I'm not talking about the how to fix the out of sequence activities. It would basically take 2 to 3 minutes, but I'm not talking, I'm not going into that debate. So it is completely um, uh, completely another thing. So basically you can see that project finish is project finish baseline finish is baseline finish. You can see that baseline finish is 14th August 2026. So my forecast finish is 12th December 2026. So client is actually asking for a catch-up plan because the delay is on contractor side because of procurement delays, internal issues, whatever it might be. I'm not going into that debate. So I will achieve basically 14 August 2025 instead of this 12 December 2026. So I will achieve this. So for this I am going to crash my timeline. So for crashing I have created a global change. Once again I'm telling that prepare prepare a recovery or mitigation plan by sitting, by negotiations, by meetings, by discussion with your own internal team. Don't adopt this method because I'm teaching, I'm delivering the thing, so that's why I'm adopting this method. But you don't suppose to crash like by apply global changes or whatever, because I am just preparing a short demonstration. So you are not supposed to apply these techniques, because if I'm crash, let's suppose first of all before going to applying any global change, apply the desired filter. Let suppose I want to show, I want to see the critical path and progress activities and not started activities. I want to see this. I want to see this. I don't see the other things because I'm not talking here about the other things. So basically, now if I am going to global changes and I'm modifying because I have created this global change already, where let's suppose you will add in the activities tab. There are resource assignments, whatever. So you will select activities where original duration is greater than or equal to whatever the days. So you are not supposed to reduce the duration or crash your timeline by doing like this. Do that, but consult your team first. If let's suppose one activity is fixed to be very critical of 60 days and you are going to crash this activity like this, so it will create a huge mess and your schedule will not be realistic, and there will be lots of risks associated. So don't do that. So let's suppose the activity is with original duration greater than or equal to 30 days. I want this duration to be reduced by 15 days. Let's suppose I'm doing like that. Don't do that what I'm doing, because obviously you are preparing for your internal execution. So discuss with the execution team, with the internal management, keeping in view the actual execution. So let's suppose uh, we reduce, we come, let's suppose we reached at 28th of October. No, again I will apply the global change, modify, go to modify 30 days instead of 30 days, 20 days, and 20 days reduced by 10 days. No. Apply the global change. Yes. Yes. Now again schedule is, so we reach up to 18th of October. Again apply the global change. Again crash the timeline by, let's suppose I'm having 15 days, so cut out of this 7 days. So this is basically crashing, and not I'm not here discussing that if you reduce the duration what will be the resources or whatever the thing is. So basically this is something else. I'm not discussing here. So 20 September. Now what I'm going by doing like fast. So let's suppose I am reducing the time from here, which is 42 days. 42 days, but I'm saying that it should be 20. Let's suppose 10, 7, let's suppose 5, 14th of August. So you can see that 14th of August, baseline finish is uh, baseline finish is basically my contractual finish, and forecasted finish was you can see here that it was before crashing. It was 2026 December, so it is crashed up to 14 December. We achieved the contractual finish by crashing my timeline. Whatever I have done, it is not the meaning, or it is not the theme. Don't focus on that. So now I will remove all the filters. I will remove all the filters. You can see that my schedule or performance percent are altered. So the first step was in the beginning, that make sure that you have removed the baseline. You have removed the baseline. So you will use the updated copy. You can see I have already removed in the initially when you open the program. Remove first remove from assign, and then go to again project. From maintain, you will just remove from here. You will just remove from here, and you will use the updated copy for preparing a recovery program or revised program. You can see this is the updated latest cutoff, whatever it 21st December 2025. So I have used that one copy. So let me check now. Now don't do go for the global changes like directly. First finish in progress activities fixing. Now here I will export this. Let's suppose I will export spreadsheet. Yes, spreadsheet activities. Select the project. This one I have already prepared. This one I have already prepared. So it should be, the field should be like activity ID, status, and there's all things activity percent complete. So this should be the fields. You can select your template according to your own requirement. This is working for me. So it will be available in the downloads, whatever, wherever you save this file. So open from here. Now I will fix, don't apply the global changes, as I have already created the global changes sets. So you can see completed for planned dates. For completed activities, we will fix the planned dates. Plan actual should be, plan start should be equal to the actual, because when you remove the old baseline attached, it is not working anymore, because for any reason we are preparing revise a recovery program, or old baseline is not working, we will remove, we will detach this. So planned dates will be removed. So what should be the next planned date? My planned dates should be the actual start date, and plan finish for the completed activities should be the actual finish. So this is the one global change you should apply. The next global change is in foreign progress activities. The original duration should be equal to actual duration plus remaining duration. So if there is any in progress activity, up to some extent it is in progress, there may be some actual progress, and for the remaining there should be the remaining duration. So what should be the original duration? Combinedly it should be from the actual duration and remaining duration. This is the another global change. So modify. Yes, for in progress activities. For in progress activities, as I told you that planned dates are doesn't working anymore. So my planned dates, after detaching the baseline, it will not work for me, or it will be deviated, or it will be disturbed or it will be destroyed. So my plan start for the in progress activities should be the actual start. As per execution, obviously you will update the program on every cutoff or in every update. So modify this, revise for completed activities. Original duration should be equal to at completion duration. So yes, this should also be applied to uh, achieve the balance program. So now I am applying some some formulas here to achieve the, because you can see, let me filter this. First filter out this, and now filter in progress activities, filter out in progress activities, remove in progress activities. I don't need the other, delete it from here. Don't worry, if you delete it from here, nothing will change there, don't worry. So these are all the in progress activities. You can see all the in progress activities. Now I am now let's suppose when I apply the global changes, there might be deviations between our planned value cost and earned value cost, similarly or schedule percent and performance percent. So for this you have to fix the new actual start date for in progress activities. For in progress activities you have to fix or you have to achieve the new actual start date by which is will be equal to the activity percent multiplied by original duration minus data date. So you have to fix this in Excel. Don't apply on every schedule, because every schedule has different key drivers, different key drivers. Some people are tracking their progress according to units. Some people are tracking their progress according to physical progress, some physical percent. Some people are using activity some people are using duration percent. So don't apply this method, whatever what method I am using, because my program, I know that this formula will work for me, because I have analyzed the schedule. So don't apply this method. This method is specially so there are different method for preparing, revise and recovery programs. So if your case matches with this, so you can apply if your case is related to this one. Otherwise don't apply this one. So before going to prepare, revise a recovery program, consult any expert person that I am my progress my progress monitoring system is this. We are tracking our physical progress, our site, our execution progress, like that. So on that basis, what method should I adapt? So first consult with them, then prepare. Don't go directly, so you will stuck at the end. So on this basis, I am preparing the new actual start date. I will you can see this is my as it is dates, and I will prepare here the new dates by applying this formula. So let me prepare one. I don't want, because the formula is dragged up to unlimited, so I don't need this all stuff, all things. So first of all, make sure this, or you can see that this is my plan, this is my existing actual date, and this is my actual date calculated based on this one formula. So what I will do is I will do let me because it should be the start of the day. So replace in all of this, replace replace in all of this. So you can see, yes, it should be the Yes, in all of this. Yes, in this you can see that it is replaced. This is my data date. So I will copy this. I will copy this and paste it here. Now I don't need this. Delete all this. Save this file and import it back. Then we will see that the yes, import this. It was at a desktop downloads. So you can save uh, anywhere you feel easy. Select your project, import activities. Yes, finish it. Now, if you can see, let me schedule this. You can see that there is arises a total float of 32 days. So I will reduce this total float from here by increasing the duration of this activity. As in the beginning, you have noticed that I was basically was reduced. So it should be 36 to achieve 14th of August. 37. So now uh, this new activity, let me enter this one. So let me now I will apply the global changes one by one because I have adjusted the new actual start date of the in progress activities. I have already fixed this one. I will revise complete dates first. Let me show you that uh, what is this global change mean, as I have already discussed, but you can see this one is this one global changes. And let me apply this step by step. Yes, first apply, and then apply this one by one. I will apply this again, apply this one, apply changes. You can see that we have achieved our schedule percent is equal to performance percent, and our performance index is exactly equal to what is why cost performance index is 0 and actual cost is 0. I don't discuss this thing here, but let me tell you that in the cost loading, the planning engineer was engineers who prepared this. He loaded the cost as a budgeted cost. So that's why you always, as I instructed, always load the project cost as a budget unit. So you will not issue facing this issue, but it is not a big deal. You can re-import the cost as a budgeted unit. So you will have no issue. You can see that my planned value cost is exactly matching to my earned value cost. So most of the cases earned value is equal to planned value. So this is contractual finish dates. So everything on my schedule, you can see that at every WBS, let me show you one by one. You can see that at every lower WBS, you can see that every plant dates baseline start should be equal to start and baseline finish should be equal to finish at every stage, at every WBS, at every and at every single activity. If this is not same, then this is not a revised program or this is not a recovery program. So many planning engineers misunderstood that this is basically the thing like that. So it is completely misunderstanding. One thing, one another thing that I didn't show you the steps in the Excel, that how do I calculated the new actual start date, because this was the key step or the key thing that you have to do at your program. But as I didn't perform that because the demonstration or the video will be too much lengthy, so that's why. If you feel anything, if you feel any issue, then you can text me personally for don't not for this program, not for any other. But if you are working on your program and you stuck while preparing a revise a recovery extension program as per client demands, so you can contact me. So I will bring the next session about revise and recovery program by splitting method, by another. So let me tell one thing, that in this program, so I will tell you in the next session that how do we prepare revise a recovery program by splitting method. So if you feel anything confusion, or if you have any question, so feel free and text me anytime. Thank you, and see you in the next session.